Okay, hello. This is going to be the final chapter of As Dusk Falls. It's called Cascade. It's my first playthrough, and it's the final chapter. Almost every chapter has run at almost exactly an hour, so I expect that to be the case here as well. But I'm curious to see how all this wraps up. I am thoroughly enjoying this game. I think I might like this game more than Detroit Become Human. I don't know, I'll have to think about it, but it's going to be close. That's the easiest game to compare it to. Detroit Become Human was significantly longer. But this is a great game. I'm really enjoying it. You need therapy, Zoe. Stop doing this, it's unhealthy. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, I had the controller down. Okay, maybe I can make up for it. I wasn't expecting a QTE yet.
Why did the lights go out? Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
That's too long to be holding your breath underwater.
Shit! Are you okay?
I beat my record.
Not okay, Zoe. March 17th, 2012. 2012? Oh, this is like, okay. Zoe's an adult now.
Forget
This is
something?
14 years later. So she's what, 24 probably?
Thanks.
22, 23?
Aren't you in the undergraduate journalism program? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Undergraduate,
I
so
haven't
20,
been coming to
21.
lectures much. Not really feeling it.
Oh. Right. Look, that thing you were doing in the water. Can I ask what it's about? Holding your breath like that?
Some people meditate. I sink to the bottom of a pool. One of these days, I'm gonna get to 2 minutes.
Wow, that sounds intense. Why do you do it?
You ask a lot of questions, woman.
It's nothing. Just beating the clock.
You don't want to just try out for the swim team or something?
I don't do teams. I should be getting home.
Look, it's just...
What do you want?
So, I had a friend in middle school. She was like infuriatingly perfect. Top of the class, captain of the soccer team. And one day, we're all on this field trip, and boom, she disappears. Gone. We eventually find her in the bathroom. I just know she'd have felt better if she knew there was someone ready to listen.
Oh, God bless it. I'm not interested.
Look, I know you're just trying to help, but this really isn't...
Sure, I get it. You can take it for later, maybe?
Save a tree. Give it to someone who cares.
All right, maybe another time.
No, no other time. Attraction, not, what is it? Attraction, not promotion. Girl. You're not gonna win anybody over like that. Except for really desperate people. That are sheep anyway.
So, I talked to Mima.
What?
When you were changing the license plate, I called to check on her.
Did you tell her any...
No, I just wanted to hear her voice.
Meemaw wouldn't say anything anyway. People just assumed she was delirious.
Are you sure you're up for this?
Huh?
Hiking over the border?
I hate hiking. But, hey, guess it's time to be flexible. I'm gonna be a wanted criminal now.
You're not a criminal. You're just helping a friend.
Did you watch the OJ trial?
The what?
OJ Simpson? All-American football player accused of murdering his wife because she screwing some waiter?
I don't really watch TV.
That was several years ago, even
the
here.
point is,
like 4 or 5 years
nobody's what
ago.
they seem, you know? Like,
What was that,
what are
94?
we capable of? Are we all just killers waiting for our switches to get flipped?
Yes.
We're capable of anything, if we're desperate.
Even murder?
Sure, if there's a reason.
More on the manhunt for the Desert Dream Killers, who first robbed the Two-Raw County Sheriff's house, then took shelter at a motel that turned into the scene of a...
Wait, was that you?
Yeah, but I don't want to hear.
I do.
Describe Jay Holt as an awkward, quiet high school dropout.
They say it like dropping out's a crime.
Holt also has an accomplice, 16-year-old Vanessa Dorland, who is assumed to be armed and dangerous. If you see either of these violent criminals, please call 911 and make...
Yeah, it's not so cool and it's about you, huh? Keep it light.
Guess this means we're famous.
Well, I don't want to be famous. I just thought... Fuck. I don't know what I thought.
Let's just get to Canada. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you're signed up for, Vanessa. I'm surprised you haven't asked me if I killed anyone yet. We haven't covered that, have we? I might have said something like it wasn't me or something. I would want to know if I was in the car with someone who had murdered someone within the last 48 hours. I would want to know that. What are you doing? Turn around.
Shit.
Oh, idiot. You didn't see that coming?
Don't stress. We'll figure this out.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm gonna have to nail these choices.
Morning, you two.
Everything okay, officer?
Just running a sobriety.
She's
checkpoint
immediately
here, looking for
acting
any intoxicated drivers coming back
suspicious.
from that Riverpalooza music festival. Are you there?
No, sir. We're just passing through.
Can I ask where you're coming from?
Shit, I don't like any of these answers.
We're from San Francisco. We're driving cross country.
Strange route you're taking. You don't
Yeah.
have California plates.
Oh, it was his aunt's car. She lived here in Montana before she died, so we're here to visit his uncle.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if I could just see your license and registration, you'll be on your way.
Sure. Just a sec. Where is it?
Well, it's against the law to drive in Montana without a valid driver's license.
I'm really sorry, officer.
I'll need to run the plates.
Ooh, car stolen.
Dispatch, need you to run some plates for me. Montana, 3, Papa, 2, 1, 5,
Maybe it hasn't
7,
been reported
Tango.
yet.
Shit. He's gonna find out any second.
What, again? Well, can't you run it manually?
We need to get out of here.
No, 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 it's fine. It's fine. Wait for the cop. Wait for the cop.
Look, I can explain.
Goddamn database is down again. There's a sneak peek of Y2K for you. Alright. I'm gonna let you off with a warning. Next time, bring your license along for the ride.
I will, officer.
Go on, get out of here.
That cop sucks. That cop sucks. You got lucky. You got super lucky. (2012), St. Louis, Missouri. So this is... No, 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 it's the same time.
Hey, Dad. How's the, new plane?
Oh, you are gonna love it. So much quieter than the old one. So, you okay? It was my birthday on Sunday, and you usually call.
Oh, Dad. I'm sorry. It's just... The thing is,
Don't tell me. Lectures coming out of your ears. I get it. So how about your mom and I drop by campus tomorrow for lunch?
that might be tricky.
Why? Everything's cool at school, right?
Apparently, well, I should be honest.
To be honest, Dad, I'm not sure the program's right for me.
What are you saying? You dropping out? You've been wanting to study journalism since the 9th grade.
No, just weighing my options, that's all.
Dropping out? Is that Zoe?
Relax, honey, she isn't dropping out.
You bet your pants she isn't. Not without talking to us first.
She obviously needs therapy.
Zoe?
Sorry, Mom. I gotta go.
Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
So let's see. Jay would be 30. A little over 30 at this point.
Where is the other bottle?
Jay's about how old I was at this time. Well, he's a couple years older. Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. If Jay is 18 in 1988, wait, was it 88 or 98? It's 98. So if Jay was 18 in 1998, then that means he was born in 1980. So he's older than me. So he'd be over 40. Oh, but this is in 2012. There's where the disconnect is. This is 10 years earlier than the present day. So yes, he would only be about 30 at this point in 2012. He'd be 32. I don't know why I got stuck on that, but I needed to figure it out. Search. What are we searching for?
Huh? What is that?
It's your sink.
Hmm.
What are we looking for? Why do you have all this stuff? Is this a dream? Yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
You're obviously struggling with some heavy PTSD, Zoe. You need to... I mean, you've already got anxiety meds, so you're talking to somebody.
Tell me I'm awake this time. Come on.
You just need to...
Where did you put them?
You need to actually deal with it rather than just taking medication about it. I mean, the medication's good, don't get me wrong, but obviously you haven't addressed your trauma. Have you even tried?
6.
Oh, Jesus.
Who's there?
You can check just so that you can see that there's nobody there, because you're probably imagining this person.
Hello? If this is a joke, it's not funny.
You don't have to speak.
Hello?
Hey, Grandpa.
Zoe!
I know it's late, but I could use
Grandpa's
a friendly
still
ear
around.
right now. Do you mind if I come over?
He's got to be...
Thing is, I've run into a little, situation here.
He's got to be at least 80
What
by
kind of
now.
situation?
Mr. Walker!
I'll be there in 10.
It's like I told you. I can't have tenants damaging the building.
And I told you I didn't damage a damn thing.
Mr. Walker, I really don't want to get into another argument.
What, the same dog?
Old boy.
Zoe, thank God you're here. Now, please tell this woman I have a right to the quiet enjoyment of my own home.
Quiet enjoyment. You vandalized your front door.
Okay, slow down. What happened?
Somebody broke in and stole my wallet.
No. You misplaced your wallet, and you broke your own front door.
Zoe, someone was here. I saw him lurking in the shadows.
Did he take anything else?
Yes, my slippers.
Oh, give me a break. Your grandfather wandered outside in his robe for the 3rd time this month. When he realized he didn't have his keys, he broke the door to get back in.
That is not true. I wanted some air, so I took a walk, and I saw someone, and then the next thing I know, I'm arguing with Shelby here.
That's not even my name.
Stop while you're ahead.
Zoe, I know this is painful to hear, but your grandfather is declining. He needs a nurse or an assisted living home
God
or...
damn it, I don't need assisted anything.
We obviously have very different interpretations of what happened. Still, somebody will have to pay for that door.
Don't you have some kind of insurance?
It's his front door. He broke it. He pays for it.
Can you believe that woman? Assisted living.
That dog must be old as hell now.
She sounds just like your parents with that crap.
At least 15,
Don't
at least.
Tell Shelby. But I know I didn't break my door in because I keep a spare key under the mat.
You do? Isn't that kind of unsafe?
You want to hide something where no one will find it? Stick it right under their noses. How are you doing, kiddo? Anything new?
Me? I'm fine.
Oh, you don't look fine. You look like you did back in high school when you thought you could cram for finals by staying up all night on triple lattes. How you been sleeping?
Be honest.
Didn't have a bad night for months. Until the nightmares started creeping back. Now, I'm scared to fall asleep.
Oh, Zoe. You seem to be doing so well.
How awful must that be to be terrified to fall asleep?
It doesn't matter.
I love falling asleep.
Seriously.
So, what else? Still got your sights on the New York Times?
Actually, I'm thinking of leaving school for a while. I told Mom and Dad. You can imagine how that went down.
Ooh, like the Titanic, I expect. I always thought it suited you, the investigative journalism thing. Digging
Yeah, you
around
really
in
ought to
people's
stick with
business,
it.
telling the world how it really is.
Maybe take a year off. You don't have to drop out.
I just want to wake up on a beach somewhere. No one around.
You got to pay for that
Walk
beach.
out into the ocean.
Who am I to say? I dropped out of college almost immediately.
No,
I'm gonna stop giving this woman advice. She's
take it
obviously
with someone
she's not any worse off than I am.
Wherever you run, your problems run after you. Hang on. Where's my tablet computery thing? Oh, no. Those bastards. I got that for my 74th.
Mind if I look around a little?
Okay, so he's late
Maybe I can figure out who
70s,
stole your stuff.
Be my guest.
mid to late 70s. And if this was
So,
2012,
you're
that's
still
what, an
going to
iPad
the
2?
Spent so much time there, I'm growing fins. Hey, go car.
I loved my iPad 2. I
Was
loved
this yours?
Once upon a time, drove that puppy all around the country.
Why'd you get rid of it?
Oh, you know, couldn't afford the upkeep.
You put your iPad up here like a book, Grandpa.
All books, medical books. Is this all from when you were a traveling salesman?
Salesman?
Yeah, you told me you used to. Wasn't that your job?
Kid, back then you could say I was a jack of all trades. I think the only real job I ever had was convincing people I was someone else.
Oh, the wallet.
You know you've had the exact same couch my entire life?
Bought that thing back in '98, the week after, you know, when we came to St. Louis. And it just keeps getting comfier.
Grandpa.
Oh!
Nailed it.
There it is. Huh. Glad they didn't take that too. Not that it matters. All I know how to do with it is play solitaire.
Grandpa?
You're probably watching porn
Are
on
you
that
sure you didn't
thing,
break the
Grandpa.
door yourself?
Good. How can I be sure of something I can't remember? Have you never gone into a room, forgotten why you came in? Haven't you ever misplaced or lost something?
You know I've lost plenty. I don't want to lose you too.
Shelby's right. It's getting worse. Places, dates, the school I went to. It's like someone's slowly packing my memories into boxes and none of them have labels on. Can you imagine how that feels?
It's gotta be terrible.
Sounds awful. I can't even begin to.
You must think I made this whole damn mess up.
Actually, someone's been following me too, I think.
What?
Earlier at the pool. And then
Don't
tonight
tell
at
him
my
that.
apartment,
Don't tell him that.
I saw someone.
What good? What are you hoping to
I don't know if it's
accomplish?
even
You're just
real.
gonna scare him more.
I feel like we're both losing our minds.
Good God. Zoe, look. I know you went through hell as a kid. Seeing all the terrible, terrible things you saw. And I know you sometimes think it drove you half crazy.
Seriously. You don't need to remind me.
I know I don't. But that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think you're crazy at all. Because if you were, how could we both be seeing the same thing?
Grandpa?
Either we're both losing our marbles, or...
Or what?
No. It's impossible.
You're both losing your marbles. Well, man, I don't know. Maybe Jay's hanging around.
Hey! I see you! Stop!
I'm curious to know where this is going to go.
Why are you following me? What do you want?
Oh, I was not ready for that. We got it, we got it. You realize he wasn't one of the people that, like, shot anyone or anything.
I said. Get the fuck off me! I'm sorry. I thought you were...
Yeah, okay. Go back inside before you get hurt. It was just some old lady.
Oh, it's okay.
Some old lady's following us.
I was fine. I was fucking fine. And then one little trigger and bam! It all came roaring back again.
Oh, the two
What was the
of us,
trigger?
Me trying to remember, you trying
I don't
to
think they've
forget.
told us that.
I don't want to forget. I just want to not care. How do I do that? How do I make the past leave me alone when I keep seeing it everywhere I go?
I guess you just need
Therapy.
to stand up and face it.
No. Well, I mean, kind of, but you need help to do that. She's seeing somebody if she's got anxiety meds.
See this thing for what it is.
At least someone that can refer you to somebody else. And that means she's probably got insurance, too.
The past talks to you. You listen. And when it's done, then maybe you'll be free.
Jay? Okay. Okay, I'm a little confused now. Why would you... Well, I guess we've got questions that will hopefully be answered. I would imagine will be answered. 7 miles? Could you get a little closer?
I wish I had another layer on.
It's gonna be beautiful once we get some altitude. What's the furthest you've ever hiked?
I did the 2 Rocks of 2 Rock once. Don't laugh. It was hard.
Come on, we got a lot of ground to cover.
7 miles isn't terrible if you're 18. But man, I wouldn't want to do 7 miles now.
Tell you a secret? I've never left Arizona before.
I did 20 miles once when I was about his age.
Collapse. I promise I'll care.
But I was exhausted.
Here.
Don't drop her.
You'd be going a lot faster without me.
I'd be going nowhere without you. Give me your hands.
Oh shit, I almost fucked that up.
Teamwork.
I hit the wrong button at first. I recovered.
I don't get it. I'm cold and wet. My legs hurt like I've been in double gym all week. And you're the Energizer Bunny, just going and going. How do you do it?
Oh.
Been doing this all my life. You've been doing it since lunch.
Okay. Yeah, true. I'll get the hang of it. Ugh.
I'm okay with her running away because her dad, he really is an asshole.
My God. It's even more beautiful than I imagined.
Sometimes at home, around sunset, me and my mom used to walk out into the desert. And
did you guys bring
day,
food?
If there was enough haze, the sun would just bloom. Like
you don't want to
giant
starve out there in the
fireball
forest.
on
It
the
happens.
horizon.
Was it better than this?
Just different company.
Hey, you're bleeding.
Shit. I didn't even feel this happen.
Let me see.
It's fine. It's just a little cut. Don't worry about it. I did that today getting out of the shower, probably.
There. That's better.
Glad you know what you're doing. So, how do we get over the border?
We're gonna have to swim.
Won't it be cold?
Freezing, probably. But it's good for you. Wakes you up. Way better than coffee.
No, it's bad for you. It's bad for you.
Ah.
What? Who the f—
Get down!
Vanessa? Are you there? It's me. It's Dad.
You've got to be kidding me.
Dad? What are you doing here?
Do you know? Do you have any idea who you run away with?
His name's Jay. I know all about what happened at the motel, and honestly, I don't care.
Vanessa.
This isn't right. How did he find us?
If you know who he is, then you know he's a murderer. He killed cops, Vanessa. He's going to death row.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
No way you're alone out there. Who else is here?
There's no one else. I just came for my daughter.
Then you wasted a very long trip, Dad.
Yeah.
She's not gonna turn on him. We stick with plan A.
Jay Holt, you are under arrest on the authority of the FBI. I'll admit, you nearly gave us a slip. That ranger at the entry kiosk earned his paycheck today. Now I got a whole team of federal agents here, so this is where it ends, Jay.
I'm not letting you people send me to die.
Have a clear shot on the suspect.
You might as well just give it up, man. They're gonna shoot you if you don't. Well, that was cool. That was fast. I almost didn't make that. All right, I gotta be careful. These are gonna be harder if there's any more of them.
Gotta run. Come on.
Yeah, you might be able to lose them in the woods, maybe. All right.
Let's go, let's go!
Come on.
This is gonna be close, probably.
Go!
Careful, man. Don't fall. I really don't want Jay to die. So that means he's got to go to prison. Then it is what it is. Vanessa's aiding and abetting, though, so she could be in some trouble too. Oh, probably not though. Probably better off. You're gonna have to. I don't know, man. You're gonna have to leave her behind. If you're gonna jump, you better do it now. Yeah, you're gonna have to go for it, bro. Oh, those rocks may not be very deep.
What do we do now?
Border's down there, past the lake. We gotta jump.
Off this?
Vanessa! Wait!
Stay back, Dad!
You jump, you die. You'll never make it.
We might. You don't know.
Vanessa, whatever you think about me, you were my little girl once. Slept on my chest, walked on my feet.
When is the last time you said you loved me? I'll give you a clue. It was never.
Okay, I'm bad at saying it. I'm bad at a lot. After your mom died, I didn't know how to. I'd say left, you kids would go right. The more I tried, the more you both hated me.
Yeah, well, you gotta pay for that, Dad. Although, maybe we shouldn't jump 100 feet into the water.
I'm a monster, but I do love you, Vanessa.
If you say we can survive this, then I believe you. But let's just do it before I change my mind.
Fuck it, let's go.
All right then.
That's probably not the right choice.
1, 2.
Wait. Dad?
Wait!
Yeah, honey?
Go fuck yourself.
Tell Mima there's an extra pack of cigarettes under the sink.
No. Vanessa! Don't! No! Ah!
Did we survive? Made it to Canada. Spoilers! Spoilers on the achievement. That's the 3rd or 4th time that the achievement has spoiled something.
It's not on the trail map.
I'm good.
That is a running issue with this game. The achievements have spoiled several things. I don't really care, but I could definitely see how somebody would. It's interesting. Like, we shouldn't know whether they survived that or not. In game, we have no idea.
Whoa, easy.
The same is true. Hold on. The same is true with whether Paul. Well, all we know is that Paul and Sharon just peeled off and left the sheriff. But the achievement said that they made it to Mexico. That they went to Mexico together. We never saw that. And then we didn't know that Tyler got arrested until way later, except that the achievement told us. And then there was another one too. That has happened several times. Oh, Michelle surviving was another one thing that was spoiled. We didn't know in game that Michelle was okay until way later, except that the achievement told us. That has been a running issue with this game, that the achievements have spoiled things several times. It seems like a pretty dumb oversight, and it does matter a little bit, but not to me that much. But I could definitely see having a problem with it, especially in a narrative game where the story is kind of everything.
Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
Whoa, what's this?
My God. Zoe.
Hi, Jay.
I wasn't even sure you got the letters.
1 a month, ever since March. You know you're still wanted by the FBI, right?
How'd you even find me?
The post office. I had your P.O. box number, and they helped me with the rest. People are nice here.
Yeah, they are. You look so different. I knew you'd grown up, but in my mind, you're still that scared little kid.
You look older too.
Huh.
More than I expected.
Well, 14 years outside will do that to you. Hey, come sit down. I got a chair on the patio. And I promise, you won't need that pepper spray.
Nice view.
I used to think so. I've seen it a lot. It's so strange that you're here. Thought about you and your family so much over the years.
So you said. In your letters. I tried not to think about yours. I was doing pretty good at that. Until you started writing.
Oh.
Is that girl still here? The one you ran away with?
No. No, she's gone.
I have a lot of questions.
Why is she gone?
About your life and...
Go for it. I don't have anywhere to be.
Where's Vanessa?
Her name was Vanessa, right? Can I ask what happened?
We spent 6 years together. Me and her. Slept outside when it was warm. Used to read books to each other by the fire. But in the end, I guess she missed normal life. I think she's in California now. I'm just grateful for the time we had.
You know, the world thought you were dead. After you jumped off that cliff.
We almost were. I blacked out when I hit the water. Vanessa pulled me to shore. Spent weeks on foot after that. Had some lucky breaks with the weather, but we only made it because we had each other.
Do you ever hear from your family?
Nah. Ma left the country, I think. Don't know where. Tyler wasn't so lucky. He's on death row in Arizona. My pa and I sent letters a few times, but he said it was too dangerous for me. So that stopped too. And that's it. It's just me now.
In all these years, you've never been recognized?
I had some close calls in town, but you don't really know. You just feel people looking. So now I don't go far. Library, the market. That's about it.
I don't remember you having a scar before.
Oh, used to explore a lot in the early days. One time I came across a bear that I thought was hurt. Turns out she'd just had cubs. Lesson learned.
You're lucky that's all you came away with.
Why did you come here, Zoe?
You said you wanted to talk.
I said I wanted you to write. But you came in person. Why?
I keep seeing your face. In my dreams, out on the streets.
And?
And I knew if I didn't come look you in the eye...
that you couldn't move on. If you want to talk about it, I might understand better than most. And I'm good at listening.
That night, when you took me upstairs and the power went out. Do you remember?
Of course. I was just as scared as you.
You said, don't make a sound. And it's like I've been holding my breath ever since. When all I really want to do is scream and scream and never stop.
I was just trying to get you quiet. The cops were breaking in. I didn't want you to get hurt.
I know. I didn't say it made sense.
You know what the two of us have in common? We both got dealt a shitty hand and spent the rest of our lives trying not to fold. You and me, we're a lot alike.
Maybe in some ways. Jay, why'd you start writing me?
I told you, there's a lot I never got to talk about.
I know. But why me?
You said you see my face at night. Sometimes I see yours too. All these years later. You'd think I'd be able to move on, but I never have. You must hate me. After everything my family did to you.
Jay, I won't lie. Seeing you isn't easy. Your family killed a lot of people. And you shot my dad right in front of me. I've been afraid of this moment for a very long time. But you also looked out for me that night. I can't pretend I don't remember that too.
How can you be so forgiving?
You're a hard person to feel angry at, Jay. Maybe in my nightmares. But in real life, you're just a guy.
Who did some terrible things.
Jay. Are you okay? I mean, are you really okay?
I always told myself I got dragged into it. That family's family, and I did it because I was one of them. I'm wrong. What if it's who I am?
That's weird.
Do you think I'm bad? Am I broken?
People that are really broken don't ask that question. Yeah.
You gave a scared little girl her stuffed owl back. No one bad and broken would have done that.
You remember that?
Of course.
You shouldn't have been there. You were just a kid.
So were you. Oh, I should get back down to the bus stop.
Wait. I was gonna make dinner soon. Do you want some?
Jay, I don't know.
It's rabbit. And it's
Oh,
beautiful here.
my favorite.
Sunset.
Rabbit, huh?
Ah, they're so good braised. Show you how if you like.
I am kind of hungry. The thing about shadows is, you can't escape them. You just learn to keep them behind you and look toward the light. Why are some of us able to grow and change?
Oh, only 8% got that?
Even when clouds have blocked out the sun.
Well, 8% of people that have played the game, not 8% of people that finished it. I bet it's quite a bit higher than
Why
that.
do some of us find ways to endure?
Wow, she didn't stab him in the back?
Wither on the vine.
That surprises me.
I don't know the answers, but I know I'm done running from shadows. Nobody's chasing me. Nobody ever was.
Hey, Zoe. It's Grandpa. I was thinking about our conversation the other day about facing up to things, and there's something I've never told anyone. That day in Two Rock, when I suggested we take the scenic route, there was a reason. I'd been there before, you see. Everything that came afterward, the desert dream, all of it, I think it was all my fault.
Please, you don't have to do this.
Just calm down and make this easy on yourself, okay?
Tell him he can have it. It's all in Two Rock.
Grandpa?
Oh, good. Brand new trauma to put on top of the old one. Right when things were starting to look up. God, what an ending. What? That's the end, I think. That is the end, right? It's gotta be. I mean, normally I would see credits and no, but that's the second time we've gotten credits. Cares for others and acts with empathy. I've got that one before. Seeks genuine connections with others. Made decisions without hesitation. Yeah, I've got all those before. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got that was in the minority. Just the ones that are in the minority. Told Vince about problems. Most people didn't do that? Chased mysterious figure. Oh, most people didn't do that. Okay. Only 33% found Jim's photo album. Huh. And only 47% shared a meal with Jay. So close to half. Oh, let's go back, because that's other stuff. Let's see. Jay, reached border together, not pursued. Most people didn't get that. Most people fucked this up somehow. They probably bolted. Jumped from falls with Vanessa. Most people didn't do that. Interesting. Most people probably jumped alone. Okay. Is there anything below this? No. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. So, Jay remained in Canada. 76% of people got that. Michelle recovered from her injury. Only 31% got that. Vince and Michelle stayed married. Only 48% got that. Only 50% of people got Tyler arrested. Sharon escaped country with Paul. That's most people got that one. Okay. Okay. We did it. What is explore story? Just out of curiosity. Oh, I see. You can just go into chapter by chapter. Okay, so that's it. That's it, right? Yeah. All right. So first order of business. It says in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen that we have beaten 7 games this year. That is not correct. Where did that number come from? We have beaten 8 games this year, and it's only January 20th. We're doing good. We're ahead of schedule. I enjoyed this game way more than I expected to. I expected that I would be able to tolerate it because it was short, linear, and did not have fail states. I expected all that. I did not expect to actually become invested in this game, and I really, really did. The big question is it better than the other narrative games that I've played? Now, I'm a big horror fan, so I don't think I can put it above games like House of Ashes or Little Hope, because I just love horror, and that's a big part of it. So I doubt it'll rank higher than those. The better question is, will it rank higher than Detroit Become Human? That's the game that's the most like this one. And that's a really good question. I liked Detroit Become Human a lot. But I had a lot of problems with it too. It was a lot longer than this game, maybe too long. And I didn't feel like my decisions were as impactful as I did with this game. I really felt like my decisions really, really mattered in this game. I really got that feeling, and I've gotten that feeling before in Detroit Become Human and in like Until Dawn and House of Ashes and Little Hope. But I think maybe more than any of those, I felt like my choices really mattered in this game. Because people were dying, you know? People died a lot. A lot of people died. Not that many people died in Detroit Become Human. Now, in the horror games, of course, that was a big part of it because that was kind of the whole thing. It's a horror game. But in Detroit Become Human, I mean, yeah, there were some people that died, but it wasn't until the very end, you know? In this game, we were losing people throughout. And that really made everything, that really gave everything a lot of weight when it came to the decisions. So, big fan, really enjoyed it. A lot more than I thought I would. It's going to rank well. The big question is whether it's going to rank higher than Detroit Become Human. And I don't know the answer to that question. I'm going to have to think about it. But it's close, and Detroit Become Human is ranked high. It's in the top 100, which may not sound like much, but that's pretty good. When I've got 330 games ranked, and top 100s, and most of those games are good games, top 100 is kind of a big deal. House of Ashes is 81, Little Hope is 72, Detroit Become Human is 121. I don't know, it's going to be close. But I mean, those are great games in that area. So even if it ends up in 120, 130, that's pretty good. There's a lot of really good games in that area. So really enjoyed it. It was a perfect length too. Perfect length. The acting was some of the best acting, and this is worth driving home. The acting was some of the best acting I've ever seen in a video game, period. I mean, it was AAA movie quality acting. I didn't recognize any of those actors, assuming they used the same faces of the voice actors. But everybody did an amazing job acting-wise. I was really impressed with the acting. The characters were all very interesting, and they were well acted. And maybe that's part of it, you know, because in the horror games, not so much. Ashley Tisdale in House of Ashes, not great. You know, not exactly an Oscar-winning performance. And, you know, there are some, you know, the guy in Will Poulter, I think is his name, in Little Hope, he was really good. And there were several good actors in all of those horror games and in Detroit Become Human. But it wasn't across the board good. In this game, the acting was good across the board. Everybody was good. Everybody was really, really well voiced and really well acted. I don't know how. I would like to see like a like making of this game, because like did they did they act? It seems like they acted it live and then drew over it or something. I don't know. The art style I thought would be annoying, and it was not annoying at all. It actually really lent itself to the tone of the game. Yeah, very impressed. Very impressed. And I'd heard a couple of not so great things about this game, so I'm going to have to go back and look at who's talking shit about this game, because this game is excellent. If you like a narrative-driven game, I'm going to actually... I've got some streamer friends that take requests, Bad at Buttons in particular, and I'm going to tell her she should play this game. It's really good. It's really good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop. Thank you for listening to me ramble at the end of this video. I believe the next game we're going to play is going to be The Chant. Looking forward to that. That game looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next... Oh, wait. There's something I forget to do. It's the last thing we got to do before we end the recording. I've been forgetting this lately. As Dusk Falls. It has been a distinct pleasure playing you. But we are now going to uninstall you from the console and never play you again. Goodbye. Goodbye. It really has been fun. I said we're going to uninstall you. Okay, there it goes. It's gone. All right, thanks for watching.